Hello, awesome people. I hope you're having an amazing day today. Today we're taking a look at the penultimate of 12, the 11th short story. It's called The Dragons of Mons Fractus. For you folks, it's about 35 pages long. I read it last night, about 40 minutes, more longer than an hour. So about an hour and 40 minutes, roughly. It was fun. I liked it. It was good stuff. I enjoyed it a lot. I like the concepts. I like the ending and so forth. As a reminder, this is set in the Roman Empire, and our main character is a Samaritan named Simon of Geta, who was captured and sold as a slave to the gladiatorial arena and has a couple of years of arena training before he's freed. And then after winning his freedom, he actually ends up learning magic stuff from the areas like this, So that's where the Magus name comes from, and he's very, very strong, a fighter with his gladiator training, as well as a magic user too. And so this is the 11th story. These are all 12. They're all set in the Roman Empire. They have more of a sword and sorcery interpretation of the Roman Empire, with a set in both the Cthulhu Mythos with callouts to Nyarlathotep and the Black Pharaoh, but also in the Conan world too, because there's in here there shouts out to Velusia, Hyperborea, the Serpent Men, that sort of a thing, right? So there are a lot of references to that too, which is not uncalled for. And because this is sword and sorcery, this feels more inspired by Robert E. Howard than it does to Cthulhu's The Cosmic Horror, The Call of Cthulhu by H.P. Lovecraft, to put them on a map in a major way. And sort of, from where the fans come up with the name the Cthulhu Mythos, right? So that's where that came from and such. So this really feels more like and there are some short stories in the Cthulhu in historicals by Howard that are in this era, and the Roman Empire cast as the nasty bad guys in here too. And so basically what's happening for the first couple pages, spoiler free, but in a longer short story, like I said, I give you the first 4 or 5 pages. So Simon is in Italy. And he is trying at a Roman amphitheater, and he is casting a spell that invokes the illusion and heat of a dragon, but which actually isn't actually a dragon. And he's telling people that he's not a real mage, and he's convincing people that he's a stage magician. Right? It's all sleight of hand. And so he's cutting an assistant in half, that sort of a thing in earlier sets. So basically what's happening is that he then disappears, and the audience believes, oh my gosh, that was actually a real, because they felt the heat, right? He's actually died, and then he shows up and they applaud. And then we find out on page 3, and the last page apart of page 2, because there's a cut there, that he is being paid. He's giving that money to somebody who lives here in this Italian city, and he is basically, the idea here is that he was in exile for a while from the powers that be because of some stuff that happened, but now so he had to spend a lot of money, but he was restored, but he had lost a lot of money, and is getting back to restoration into the good graces of the emperor. So basically the idea here is that he has, because he's gotten money back from Simon Magus's performance, he's going to tell him where Pilate is, because Pilate used to live here. And this is Pilate's abode. And as a reminder, Simon is a Samaritan, and because of how nasty Pilate was in prosecuting and running Samaria and Judea, the province, he is not loved, and he killed a lot of people that were related to Simon. So he's going to get vengeance on Pilate. So he is questing out for vengeance and so forth. And then the next 5 or 10 pages or so, we'll tell the backstory of Pilate that he is trying to get, and then I can't give you spoilers, but I do think that what happens with Pilate, I like it. I think it's good stuff, and so but there you are. So this is basically again a sword and sorcery, Cthulhu Mythos, and Conan the Barbarian mythos interpretations during the Roman Empire of what's happening. So he's sort of combining it all together in one major short story collection for you folks. So again, I like this. I was glued to my seats in this quest for vengeance. I liked it. Great stuff. I definitely like some of the side characters that were added here too, particularly at the end. Loved the end. Didn't see it coming. Thought it was pretty strong stuff. So there you are. I liked it. This is going to be my third favorite choice story in this collection, and my third 8 out of 10 for you folks. It's great stuff. I liked it lots. There's one short story left. No, this last one is very long. There have been a few that have been 35 or 37 pages long, but this one's like 50-some pages long. It's because this is oversized. It might take me a couple of days for me to knock it out, just as a heads up. But again, I'll link you to this in the comments below in case you're interested in checking out Scroll of Thoth. It was published in the 90s by Chaosiam and collected all of Richard Tierney's stuff. It's been published earlier and so forth. Chaosiam are obviously key publishers of stuff in the Cthulhu Mythos, and this is, although a little less tangentially related because he's not adding a lot of stuff. He's just, except for the character of some Megas and some stuff like that, but he's really just sort of reusing and I think reinvigorating, in different ways, the concepts and so forth. But he's not really sort of, he's not adding big giant characters like Cthulhu or something like that, right? So I like it, or, Ithaqua. So I think it's good stuff. I liked it. And I'm looking forward to the last one for you folks. And so that is my 8 out of 10 for you folks. Have you read it? If so, what did you think about it? Let's talk about it in the comments below. Spoiler free, if you please. And then just let me know if you agree or disagree with my 8 out of 10 for you folks. And then if you like this video, why not hit the subscribe button, the like button, the bell icon if you're feeling frisky, and then also let your friends know too. And then finally, I want to pause and thank you so much, just for taking some time out of your day and investing in watching my video, right? Because we all have so many things that are happening in our lives, and we're pulled in so many different directions. So the fact that you spent this time with me, that's incredibly humbling. I really do appreciate it. And then if you, as a reminder, this channel's name, The Worst Thing About New Books, is a quote by a French philosopher, Jacques Joubert, who said that the worst thing about them was that they kept us from reading the old ones, right? And it's definitely some older stuff, published decades ago, and then collected in published decades ago. So yeah, but I definitely enjoyed this stuff. All right, and so once again, thanks for your time, and have a great day.